Oh, for fuck's sake! So, I am into a lot of things, but two of the main things are watching movies, TV shows, and the other thing is playing guitar and piano. I always thought I'd be a musician, but I am not very good with lyrics. But over the summer, and this combines both of these topics, I watched a movie called Searching for Sugarman. It's about a guy named Rodriguez, sorry, who is very talented with lyrics, whose lyrics carry a lot of meaning, were very impactful, and wrote about a lot of the issues at the time around when he wrote the songs. In fact, I think some of his songs were so controversial that one of them, maybe even one full album, got destroyed. So it's a really interesting story. Essentially, he was very talented, very big in Australia and I think South Africa. And he was self-taught, I think, guitar. He lived a very interesting life. No one really knew what to make of him. He played small clubs. He lives in this rundown house, I guess where he lived his entire life. I'm not sure about that, but it's very interesting. Just an incredible musician. He's grown. He's been compared to Bob Dylan, who is considered one of the most influential artists of all time. I mean, you don't want to go to a concert of Bob Dylan's now because apparently he's completely lost it. Like, he can't sing anymore. You have to really struggle to figure out what he's saying. But enough about Bob Dylan. Back to Rodriguez. Just a very talented musician, but he fell off the face of the earth for a long time. Like, nobody was really sure what happened to him, which I guess is why this movie was made. Sorry, YouTube. Long day. And I guess that's why this movie was made. Just finding out what happened to him, catching up with him. And apparently he could have been big, should have been big, could have lived a much larger lifestyle, but there was this guy who, for legal reasons I'm not sure if I can name, even though the movie did, who essentially took all his money from him and robbed him of his fame and potentially being bigger. But this guy Rodriguez, he's a very, very humble guy. He works renovation. He doesn't really focus that much on his music career anymore. And there was a lot of controversy as to whether he was even still alive, but something that's really cool is that he is still alive, and I'm going to see him in, what's today? The 13th, I think? Yeah, the 13th. I'm going to see him in 5 days, which is so super cool because I love the movie, love his songs. I mean, all of his songs are just mind-boggling. I mean, to listen to, I think it's just, like I said, phenomenal. And it's understandable. I think, even though I know that a lot of people would disagree with me, I think he's better than Bob Dylan, even though I promise not to bring up Bob Dylan again. I'm sorry about bringing him up again. But there you go. Sometimes that happens. So I'm super stoked to see him and I highly recommend this movie because it's just interesting. Even if you're not a music fan, even if you just want something that's captivating, a movie that just grabs you and pulls you in and won't let go, that's a movie that you got to see. It's not gory, it's not deathy, doesn't involve murders, doesn't involve blood, doesn't involve vampires. So if that's what you're going after, then don't see it. But if you want something that's captivating, you got to see this movie. And I'm just so stoked to go and see this guy perform a concert. And it'll be interesting to see if he still has it. I've heard he does, but it'll be very, very interesting to see for myself whether he still does. And we have great seats, so I'm looking forward to seeing him on the 18th at the Queen Elizabeth Theater. It's just gonna be so cool. Anyway, I'll let you know how the concert is in a follow-up video.